Not sure if that was the intention. I just thought it was ridiculous to maintain everyone's levels as the story progresses. Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. I guess it would be good if you could take out your main character then just to be able to go fight some enemies to level grind like 4 people at once. Without the main character getting even higher leveled as a result. Probably what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to try and like use a bit of everyone, but we probably will select some characters that we focus more on, like which will be Elma, obviously, and then probably like Yelv and maybe a little bit of Lynn, just because Lynn is forced onto main story missions a lot, but she's not really my first pick. But we'll try to keep some characters who are always pretty, like, up level-wise, and then we'll try to get everyone to where they're not, like, pitifully low level-wise, but we will only be able to do so much, you know? We'll see how it goes. Xenoblade X is a fun game. I like this game. I've always said I like this game. It's not without its faults, though. Which is kind of why, as Xenoblade 2 was such a letdown to me, I've kind of started to realize, like, Monolith did amazing with Xenoblade 1, but then they kind of like, you only need 7K here. Take 7K. They kind of like, Xenoblade X was not as good as Xenoblade 1. But I always was kind of like, oh, but Xenoblade X, they were really going for something different, though. The big open world, they didn't put a lot of focus on the story, and it felt like they put less focus on characters. It was more about exploration and fighting. So I was kind of like, it's still a good game, it's just not as good. But now after Xenoblade 2, I'm kind of like, maybe Monolith Soft just forgot how to make video games. Maybe they did so well with Xenoblade Chronicles 1 that they were just like, all right, well, we don't have to try anymore. We can do it like Pokemon does. Just make, like, mediocre games. People will buy it because we did so well once. That's what it kind of feels like sometimes. But I am still having a great time with Xenoblade X. Game's fun. It's just unfortunate that it has such a handful of flaws that I feel like could have been easily fixed, and are also surprising that those flaws exist from the company that made Xenoblade Chronicles 1 like 3 years before this game. Hello to everyone in stream who showed up. Glad to have you. How's it going? This game was super ambitious, I'll give it that. It really was, yeah. I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles X is a good game. If I thought it was bad, I wouldn't be playing it. Because I already played it once. Like, I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I was like, this game sucks, so I don't want to redux that one, ever, really. But Xenoblade X, I was like, oh, it wasn't as good as Xenoblade 1, but I had a good time with it, so I'd like to play it again on the channel. But it is definitely lacking in some aspects. I was about to fast travel away, but Julius is right over here, so let's go talk to him.
Hey! I can help.
Hello, Julius. Look at all these lads.
Nice work.
Excellent work. I don't know what we expected, but it sure wasn't rescuing Xenos from the Ganglion. And Xenos with advanced tech, no less. We are rational beings, guided but informed by logic. Our technology far surpasses yours. We are positive that we shall be of great assistance in the development of your city. We have Director General Chauson's approval. The Xenos can have asylum in exchange for assisting our survey of Mira, as well as providing any anti-Ganglion intel they may have. They'll also be forming a new arms manufacturer. Hey, new AM, let's go. We previously engaged in weapon development for the Ganglion. Now we shall put that expertise to use for you humans. In return, you will defend us. We scratch their backs, they scratch ours. Scratching is unnecessary. We will hold the terms of our alliance as previously discussed. That rescue mission was a crapshoot, but it paid off. Thanks for making it such a success. You have the gratitude of the Orph as well. Let's go. Orph immigration. Check that off the list. By the way, I see some people saying in chat that, like, this is only an issue for me because I'm streaming or whatever. I disagree. How so? Like, keeping 18 characters, like, leveled up and not having your main character super over level kind of seems like it would be universal with the way the game is designed. Like, how do people who are not streaming or whatever, like, get around that with the way the game is designed? How do you, like, are you saying that those other people are playing this game and they're like, oh yeah, all of my characters are within, like, 3 levels of my main character at all times. All 18 of them. Like, I just don't believe that. I don't think it's a streaming thing or whatever. I think it's like an oversight by the developers where they should have made it where the amount of, like, experience that characters you aren't actively using, like, should have been bumped more. Honestly, what should have happened is, like, the more quests and stuff you finish or the further you go in the story, all of the characters that you haven't been using should, like, they should get, like, an experience bump so that they're not always so far behind instead of, because I think they only get experience if they're in the party with you, like, fighting and stuff. So, I don't think there's really any way out of that. I don't think that has anything to do with me streaming or how I'm playing the game at all. Because I'm, like, mixing up my characters and getting them in the squad for different stuff and et cetera, but they're just, like... I'm still, like, even the characters I use the most, Elma and Lynn, they're still, like, already 3 levels behind my main character. What could I have possibly done differently to fix that other than only having them in my party always? And if I did that, every other character in the game would be, like, below level 20. So I'd never get to use them, and it would be really hard to get their affinity up to get to do all the missions, which I want to experience everything in the game. So... I just disagree. I didn't read everything because it was a lot of text, but it seemed like people were saying, like, oh, most of the trouble is because Chaos is streaming, so he has to play a certain way. I don't think that's the case at all. The Orpher jumping on the arms manufacturing bandwagon with a company called Orphean Technologies. Being an engineer, I can't wait to see what they do with their knowledge of Ganglion tech. Head to the AM terminal in Armory Alley to check them out. I should have turned this in. Yo, Segment Recon, let's go. I should have turned this in before... getting, whatchamacallit, whatever it is I'm thinking of, before using all my Maranium. We could have dumped some Maranium into them right out the gate, but oh well. The next big chunk we get, especially now that we have those new V8s, we'll get a lot. We'll dump a ton into them.
Whoa.
Bow. On the plus side, characters accumulate the same amount of BP regardless of whether they're in a party or not. That is nice. I just wish that there was, like, I wish they did that with the experience level a little bit as well. I agree, Nero. If they didn't at least let you have the BP, I would be furious. That would be so incredibly, like, hey, you should never use other characters. You need to pick 3 and stick with them. Otherwise, you'll never have good team members because you'll never be able to level up their stuff. That would be, like, impossible to work with. But I feel like they should have gone an extra step and also had, like... I'm not saying that the characters you're not using need to get the same amount of experience as the ones you're using. I just think there should have been some amount of, like, some experience going into them, either from quests or just from them, like... when they're not in your party, what are they doing? They're doing their own missions, right? They should get, like, some kind of boost of experience while they're not in the party so that they don't fall super far behind you. Orphean Technologies, an arms manufacturer made up of Orpheans who defected from the Ganglion to NLA. The architecture of their gear differs greatly from conventional human technology. High evasion protective wear is their principal product. Ah, they're the Dunban AM. I love it. All right, cool. So we've only got 2 more to unlock. Not bad. We need to get Orphean Technologies. I feel like with a new tech one, we want to get them up to level 3 ASAP, so they're on par with our other, like, lower ones. And then we kind of work them up to level 4. I think my goal is kind of, like, like, half bench experience. Like, if they're on the bench, they get, like, half of the experience that you get when you're out in the stuff. And then when they're in the party, they get, like, full experience, and also, if they're lower level, they get that boosted experience that's already built in the game. I feel like if they did that, then all of the characters would be able to stay, like, not at the same level as the main character, but they'd probably be able to be just a few levels behind, like within 5, which would be a lot more reasonable, IMO. But I feel like anyways, back to the AMs. I feel like my aim with the AMs is when you get a new AM, you want the AM to be level 3 minimum ASAP. Get them to level 3 immediately. Then kind of put a little bit into the level 3s to get them closer to 4 as they go, but choose 1 level 4 to focus on getting to level 5. And Meredith & Co. is the one we're focusing on getting to 5 right now. Pretty soon, we're going to have everyone at 4, so then it'll be a lot more focusing on getting everyone to 5. But we do still have 2 more AMs to unlock at some point. Anyways, that mission was a little frustrating, but we got it done. That's what matters. What do we want to do now? What do we want to do now? Oh, wait, my blade level. Right. Get my bio level 2. We're already coming up on an hour in stream. That's crazy. I feel like I've barely done anything today. Wall decals. Let's go.
To all of us.
Thank you.
What do you want to improve?
I would like to get biological up to level 2 finally. Thank you.
Keep it up.
Thank you very much. All right. Now we can finally do bio level 2. Next level up, it will be archaeological level 3, and then bio level 3 after that. I'm biased towards Candid Incredible myself. What are you, a big fan of Alvin and the Chipmunks? Nova, did I say hey to you when you said hey in chat? I think I did, but maybe I just thought that in my head because I was busy talking about the game. Either way, what's up, Nova? How you doing, brother? We still have this guy, like, on our team. Like, he's just hanging around with us. We should take him back. Let's get these 2 side quests done because they're, like, easy to get to and all. And because, or at least they seem like they are. They're like, hey, just go to set destination, do thing. So let's do these. And then we'll probably go do some Sylvalum exploring. Oh, this guy is having us go straight to a probe that I don't have down yet. That's nice. Looks like we can go south from the Dorian caravan to get to where we need to go. Did you see the new Final Fantasy trailers? I saw the one FF7R trailer that I tweeted about. It looks great. I cannot wait for FF7R2. Or I guess it's Final Fantasy VII Reunion now. Honestly, I'm really glad that instead of just calling it FF7R2, I mean, it is still FF7R2 because it's Reunion, which is just going to be an acronym of R. Like, the acronym is going to be FF7R again. But I'm glad that they're not just calling it Remake the whole way through. So now, I mean, people will still complain about this anyway, but hopefully it will happen a little bit less. Hopefully people will stop whining about, like, oh, it's not actually a remake of FF7 because they're, like, it's more like a sequel. They're doing things differently. It's not like a one-for-one remake, like, exactly the same. So hopefully now they'll do, Bio Level 2 coming in clutch out the gate. You love to see it. Hopefully now people will screw off about that a little bit more. I meant to switch out either Fry or Alexa, by the way, but it slipped my mind. Hey, there's that probe I need to put down. If this thing doesn't kill us. Reunion is going to be a remake of Crisis Core. Rebirth is Remake Part 2. Oh, did I get them mixed up? They did announce some other thing. I don't know what Crisis Core is. But they did announce multiple things, didn't they? There are 2 re-words. I just said the first one that came to mind. Rebirth is FF7R2. My bad. Am I still aggroed against something? What is attacking me? Oh, is there another big enemy right there? Ah, cool. Hello. Don't mind me. Why are there so many high-level enemies here? Please stop.
Just one more hit.
I think my Crisis Core was a PSP game which centered on Zack. Oh, that sounds neat. I know hardly anything about Zack other than he's supposed to be dead. He originally had the Buster Sword and then he gave it to Cloud or Cloud inherited it or something. I don't know. And then what I've seen of Zack in Kingdom Hearts. So I'm very excited to see what they do with Zack in more FF7 games. Because he seems really cool and I like him. From the little I know. I also know there are a lot of people who are like not happy that he's like apparently not dead, but to those people I say, suck it. Oh, is this level 3? Dang. Bow, 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 bow. I was about to say something else. What was I about to say? Slipped my mind. I got caught up in talking about FF7. Anyways, I'm super hyped for the FF7R stuff. It all looks so good. Meadow. Who the heck is Meadow? Sea Whisper Valley. Hello. Need a second to load. Wolf Paladin, welcome to stream. Little money grubber back again. Ha 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 ha! Moomin would never abandon best and most handsome customer. Dude, don't lie to his face like that. That's just, like... Come on, man. He's gonna know you're trying to butter him up. There's no way people call this dude handsome. Like... You, like, don't call him ugly or anything, but trying to say, like, oh, so handsome, like, you're obviously just trying to make a quick buck. Boss wants shipment inside. Huh? Who is that? Ah, what is Earth Alien doing here? Bold move, Earth Alien. Are you so eager to die? Wait. Friend is mistaken. This is business associate of Moomin. Less associate and more assistant. Really just lackey, to be honest. So much heavy lifting is hard on knees, so Moomin find poor and desperate-looking peasant to hire. Yo, eat the Nopon, prone, and then I'll kill you. Human friend is no match for mighty prone and far too cowardly to start trouble, so maybe prone friends will let him slide just this once, meh? Lackey? Huh, still seems like more than Earth Alien deserves. But he does look pathetic, weak, with flabby arms, not worth my time. But no promises once Earth Alien pet is inside. Friend is most benevolent. Moomin will take full responsibility for the actions of this pet. So then, friends want the shipment inside today. Moomin eager to give this satisfy customers. So in we go. What a great time to be a Final Fantasy fan, though. Reunion this winter, FF16 next summer, then Rebirth next winter. Gonna be stacked for good FF games coming out. I didn't see anything about Reunion, about the Zack thing. I saw the word, but I didn't realize that that was like a whole other game coming out this winter. I need to double check that. Bunch of high-level dudes here. Was it a stupid thunderstorm? Really? Now of all times? Oblivious stopped being annoying for like 30 minutes challenge. Impossible. Oh, that was easy. Hello, prone keeper. Keeper of the prones. Whew, this should be far enough. Prone at door only said inside, so this must count. Being surrounded like this is a little bit scary, but shipment not going to deliver itself. Delivery complete. Next stop, home. Stop. Client not approved goods yet. You're a poor merchant. What? Ah, so sorry, friend. Moomin did not see any boss types around, so was just heading back to entrance to get someone. I am boss. I check goods. You wait. I'm waiting. Ah, Trick! This is Trick! Is something wrong, friend? I am not friend. You are cheat. I order 3 times usual amount. Where is rest? What? Moomin never hear anything about increased order size. Silence! You're a bad merchant. Now my men go hungry. Hungry prone or poor workers? This mistake will cost me fortune. You will fix this, little cheat. The FF7 25th anniversary celebration thing announced both was posted in your Discord, so I would point your attention to it if you want to check it out. I just sucked the stream. Just sucked the stream of it lagged, so the video is just riddled with skipped. Oh, did it? That's lame. Ah, well then, how about Moomin take the shipment back, verify order, and return with... You make this up right now, or I make up difference with Nopon flesh. Wahaha! Eep! Moomin think now is time for you to shine, friend. Protect Moomin, but do so in business appropriate, non-trade relationship hurting, peaceful sort of way. Negotiate, make all okay. That why Moomin bring friend here in the first place. I like to negotiate with my gun and my sword. And now it's time for friend to earn money that Moomin never technically agreed to pay. I don't want to have to go, I'd rather fight than have to go find a bunch of random items. Yeah, everyone, I'm like, I got the fighting squad here. They all want to throw hands. You do not want to run into this group in the parking lot of a Denny's, I'll just tell you that much. Friend cannot really mean to take on this many of them at once. Insanity, madness, zero chance of survivability. Moomin take no responsibility for this plan. Is friend still sure? Yeah, it'll be fine. All right. Moomin will hide in corner and stay far away from suddenly bloodthirsty friend. That's just 3 of them. They're level 12, dude. I almost feel bad now. This is the thing that is just so weird about this game. Like, they really... Monolith Soft got way too trigger happy with the whole... Let's put a bunch of high-level enemies near low-level missions and, like, normal pathway shenanigans in this game. Like, in Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2, the way they did it was fine, to my recollection. Again, I haven't played Xenoblade 2 in ages, but I know it's fine in Xenoblade 1. But in Xenoblade X, like, this is a mission that led to fighting 3 level 12 enemies. What are the enemies you have to run through to get to this mission? A bunch of level 27 to 30s. It just makes no logical sense. I just don't get it. Woo! Friend actually beat all those brutes. Person that strong could make fine money as guard of bodies. Though Moomin not sure about doing business by force is general policy. Force is the best way. Still, every rule have exception. This is no place to discuss business philosophy. Friend picked fight with Ganglion. We must run before they eat us. Moomin going to run at very least. Friend should join Moomin if staying alive is priority. If friends survive, maybe we meet again someday. So long. Hey. Mission complete. The trading floor. Where is that on my spreadsheet? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. It's a chapter 3 mission. Nice, nice, nice. It's another one done.